squad is concealed.
My name's Xavier and welcome to a 4-man supply raid. Oh god. I see no elevation. Where are the set pieces right here with the elevation? They're not here. Without the elevation, I may not be able to do this. Let's run around and see if we can find some. I highly doubt there's going to be any in this direction, but we'll move Danny over here regardless. And we see nothing. I'm going to scout a little bit here, not with Zawadi, but rather with... Who is this over here? This is Deidre. So, this mission, if I fail it, the strength in this region will go up by 1. And that means my Liberation 3, that's currently being infiltrated, will be significantly harder. And I'm already anticipating it being kind of hard to begin with. So, I would really like to finish this mission. Also, if I can finish it, I will earn, hopefully, yeah, I'll definitely get some Illyrium, which I can use to then gear up the other mission. Which is... Berserker mech. No. Faceless mech. Okay. What was I just saying? Something about a mission. Oh, hello. That's a big pod right there. We got snake, sectoid. Alright, well, there's no elevation over here. That's the end of the map. Let's go to the right. We may be able to pull ourselves all the way around to the back side of the map and find some elevation there. But yeah. Oh, there's a smash and grab I want to do, but I don't have a huge squad ready to do it. Oh, right there. There we go. Huzzah! Elevation. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. So having some lasers on that smash and grab would also be super helpful. So finishing this mission would be amazing on multiple fronts. And it's going to be a tough one, though. 4 people, up to 15 enemies.
Solid copy.
Thud, thud, thud. I can hear the Faceless stomping around out there. That's actually good. That means they're kind of, like, lame. Faceless are generally not super strong enemies from range. So let's get Faraday up there. And let's get Zawadi up there. Wonderful. Faceless are super strong enemies if you're letting them swipe at you in huts, I've found out. As some of you may well remember. This is the exact same supply raid map that I did the last one in, wasn't it? Or it... Maybe I'm thinking of the last campaign when Danny was here. And I had, like, Josh Ross over there. Yeah, I think that was it. That was, like, the last campaign. Never mind. Never mind. Thinking of a whole different campaign. Alright, let's move a little bit here. I don't want to scout too much with Deidre because I'd really rather have Danny up there. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Let's move up there. We do have to keep our concealment, so I suppose in the end, we're going to end up scouting with Deidre anyway. I would just want to get closer with Danny. Definitely hear the mech out in the background to the right. Oh, I needed to move Zawadi here. Nope, now the mech is out to the background to the left. Zawadi needs to move over there a little bit, though. Perfect. Danny, move up here. Look around the left. We're probably fine. Deidre, move up there. Great. I can hear the Faceless and the mech off to the left, so let's move towards them with Deidre. Oh, there we go. Found something. There it is. That's a mech and 3 guys. Interesting. So pod of 4 right there, and we're also looking at a pod of 3 on the left. 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's only half the stuff on the map. Ideally, I want to Burnidate activate 1 pod, Rocket activate another pod with some line of sight shenanigans, and then click on the other pods from, like, super far range, but this is going to be dicey. Let's move up with Danny. I said nothing. I don't want to get stuck here at someplace, so let's move up just carefully. We'll move him there, move over to the left. Get an eye on both directions. We see nothing. All right, quick end turn. But I do like the maps. The environments are very nice. I like the water. I like the trees. I like the sunsets. The FPS isn't so bad right now either. 52. Not good, obviously, but not so bad.
Heading out.
All right, well, I think you guys get the idea. I may edit this because, quite frankly, unless something happens like in the next 2 turns, let's find someone else who can quick end turn. I'm going to have to find the perfect way to set up an ambush. Also, there's a lot of water around, so if I do get a burnination, I want to do it away from the water so they don't immediately put their fires out by just standing in the right spot. Move Danny down here. I heard a snake to the right. So far, nothing. Let's keep moving up. Nothing. I can hear the sectoids up to the left as well. Let's move up into the open with Deidre. Do we see anything? Oh, there's that mech pod. Let's move back here. And I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Let's see what they do, actually. If they... Okay, perfect. They're coming towards us. That's a Grenadier, Sentry, and... a Trooper. I'm going to guess that the most menacing pod on the map is that one right there. Because the Faceless pod can't be that serious. We already saw the Snake slash whatever other pod. Oh! Yes, that's a drone, Trooper, Snake. Perfect. So that's a pod of 4. Pod of 4 over here. That's 8. We get the 3 over there. 9, 10, 11. There's up to one more pod of 4, including a Faceless somewhere off in the distance. So I want to set up to get a perfect burnation here. These guys were coming from this direction here. I think they're going to come over to the right. If I burn them here, though, they're going to be in the water. And that's the thing. I really don't... But I don't want to do that, ideally. But you know what? Let's just sit here and wait. Quick end turn. Steadies and readies. I don't think I have too much of a choice. Okay, they came out of the water over here. Which honestly was not something I was anticipating. Let's move Danny all the way down here and see if we can get some vision on them from the side, because I'm scared to move Deidre out without breaking concealment. Okay, this is not good. If I move over here, Sentry could see her or something. But I do generally want to be like, let's go over here and there. I think that'll be fine. Can we get vision on them now? Yes, most of them. Wonderful. If they're moving in this direction, we may be able to sit here. Maybe they'll wander over here. I doubt it. They're probably going to turn around and I'm going to waste like an hour waiting for them. Let's see what they do. Oh, yep, they're turning around. All right, so basically, my plan then is I want to engage this pod of 4 when they come back to me when they're not on the water. So basically where they just were. Oh! Hello, I also see that pod right there. I don't want to fight them at all right now. But you know what? It wouldn't be too bad to burninate against those guys and then rocket the other pod or something if I absolutely had to. Maybe burn against both of them. How far can that snake move? Preview a movement of snake. Okay, they can only move up to that. We could move here just fine if they are moving over here. But you know what? If they're moving over here, we're going to catch them just fine anyway. So... let's just stay where we are. I think I'll move Danny back like a little bit so I can get some idea of what's going on over here to the right, just in case. And quick end turn. And then hopefully we'll just get something we can burn right now. This pod's leaving, which is great. That's what I want. Come to me, snake pod. Nope, they're leaving as well. Alright, well... what's going to be harder to kill? Honestly, the snake pod with the sectoid is going to be the most difficult thing to kill. Let's see if I can get a tile right over here with Deidre. We see all 3 of them. Let's try to burninate, activate on those guys. And then we'll just keep vision on everything else. With Danny. Come on, guys. Move like a little bit closer. I think they're actually going to leave, and this is the extent of their range. We'll find out in just a second. Yep. Oh, no! Beautiful. All right, finally. Finally. Let's do it. A Deidre, let's slow down the camera down because I have it a little too high there. That snake is indeed in the water, though, unfortunately. So even if we light it on fire, unless it comes directly over the first snake, it's not going to stick. But either way, burnination. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Burn the sectoid. Please don't run in water, sectoid. Burn the snake. Yes! And that leaves us just one snake we have to deal with, who is not burning. And yeah, it's on, friends. It is on. That didn't take too long. 8, 9 minutes. I mean, oh, but the other snake ran into the water, who was on fire and shut himself off of fire. Now, we've got only very bad shots here. Well, they're actually not that bad. I'm not too concerned with the sectoid. I think, Faraday, we need you to rapid target the snake off to the right there. Also, let's toss out the evac just in case, because this could go south very, very, very quickly. All right, now, let's pray Faraday can just clip that snake. 63%, 6 to 9. Faraday for elevation, please! Oh, wonderful. That's a good way to start off. Neither one of these snakes is burning. The sectoid is burning, but yeah, there we go. Wow, Zawadi has an 85. How the hell is his aim so high? Depth perception, that must be why. I see. All right, well, Zawadi, I guess I should have started with you on this. Then again, Faraday could have just overwatched or something. Nice, one snake down. The other snake, nobody can hit. And for the most part, I think we're just going to steady weapon here for the next turn from Death from Above. And then, Danny, if you would be so kind as to come back. In fact, let's grab the loot right now while we have the opportunity to. And we're going to take a... the snake's going to be able to do whatever it wants. I don't know what that's going to be. Probably, I guess we'll find out in just a second. Sectoid's gonna burn for 1. He's still incapacitated from fire. Oh, I really wish, though, that they hadn't run across the water, and then I would have had just one snake to deal with. Not that it would have mattered, because neither of my sharpshooters had a shot. Here we go. Snake is probably going to tongue grab, and it's going to work, which is actually probably one of the best results I could have had, because nobody's in position to shoot Deidre right now, and she only loses 1 ablative. The only problem is, will our sharpshooters have shots? Because if they don't, oh, thank God. That stupid snake just pulled itself right into our vision, and Zawadi 100% 70% to crit from elevation. Oh my lord, that snake screwed itself over so royally. Actually, that's not true at all, because what happened was the fires burnt the tree down. That or the snake's tongue was so strong, it just ripped right through it. I don't know which one's true or not, but either way, I kind of want to just use Faraday here to steady for the next turn. We can double steady. However, in order to do this, I'd have to, like, move Deidre kind of, like, here and exposed. This really, the big difference here is, where's this other pod? Let's move up with Danny and try to get an eye on them from, like, here. Now, the other pod may not even be on alert, keep in mind, because we were very quiet so far. We haven't actually done anything that would have made lots of noise. These guys shot from super far away. The flamethrowers are very quiet. If we move up here right now with Deidre, we are actually going to make more noise and potentially put that other pod on alert. So I'm wondering if running up here and shooting the sectoid to try to guarantee that we kill it is worth it, or if the smarter move is just to fall back and hunker, and then we'll have shots from elevation the next turn. It's very dicey either way. Let's find out with Danny where that other pod is. I don't want to be too stuck here, though. Let's move over there. It might even been what I came from. I don't know. All right, well, I can't move here for a flank. I could move not here. I have to go anywhere that I flank this thing's exposed to that other pod, essentially. So it only makes sense to do it either here or there. Here makes the most sense because I'm going the smallest distance, but this is an unsuppressed SMG. Sure, SMGs have reduced sound range, but quite frankly, I think actually the smart move here, believe it or not, is going to be to fall back, do not risk activations, do not risk Deidre being flanked and exposed with a pod of 4 coming in, and just hunker down. And then, with Faraday, I think we're going to do a steady here with Zawadi. I could take a shot with Faraday, but honestly, I'd rather have him steadied for the next turn. I suppose 58% with grit. No, I really want to have him steadied for the next turn. So let's go reload and a steady weapon. The sectoid will get in action. He only burned for 1 and 1, which is very unfortunate, but it's going to be probably a runaway action because he's going to be scared because his whole pod's evaporated.
They're starting to lose ground.
Yes, it is. And that's exactly what he does. I'm keeping eyes on him right now. He's there behind this rock. And I can actually see his vision range right now. Danny can see him actually completely right now. Do I have shots here? Yep, Faraday has a shot. Zawadi has a shot. 82%. That's looking pretty freaking good. Let's take it. Zawadi, 82%. Some amount of graze from across map. Boom. Sectoid down. Wondrous. And I believe I did not even put anything on alert. Well, now they're going to see the sectoid corpse. So, as much as they may not have been on alert, let's move Deidre up here for a rocket. I'm very concerned here. If I move up too far, I think the pod moved away, so I want to be a little aggressive. They will eventually see that sectoid and go on alert, even if they're not on alert yet. Let's just hunker tank here, and then otherwise, with Faraday, steady weapon. All right, 3 down. Bunch more to go. Okay, so faceless over there. I was going to call it a Facebook over there. That's pretty much like that grunting noise is what I think of Facebook, to be entirely honest. Snake slithering off to the right as well. I do not want to get Danny stuck here. I'm pretty sure, though, we can move up a couple more tiles and look around to the left. Oh, there's that pod. And look, they are not on alert. And we have some great shots here. The only problem is, if I take them... Well, if I don't take them, they may move over here in this direction, see the sectoid, and go on alert. But if I take them right now, Danny, quite frankly, may lose concealment. So I think the smarter move is, let's not take them now. We'll steady. Hold on. That's actually moved Zawadi over, because he didn't even have any shots. Now he does. Good. And then Deidre, I think what you're going to do is stand where you are, which is a perfectly great place to be on Hunker. Let's watch this pod now with Danny. They're still not on alert, and they're walking away from the sectoid. Oh, beautiful times. This is just beautiful times. This is just beautiful times. This is how you play supply raids. Super sneak. Super McSneakerson. Although I do hear another pod over here, potentially, I'm a little worried about. I just need to get Danny into a place where he's not going to get spotted once we shoot these guys, which is going to be right now. And I'm thinking, where is that exactly? Here, maybe? That's kind of a risky place. We do see them. They won't be able to see us, but anything else. Once we shoot them, these corpses will be spottable, but I think that faceless pod's far away and the other pod was way in the back. So here would potentially work. Over here would maybe work. Over here could work, but I feel like the mech might do something really weird, like just run over there for no reason. I don't necessarily want to do that. I think actually the best place is going to be right there if I can get into it safely. I can see right now 3 of them. Can I get into them safely? Can I see all of them from here? Yes. All right. Let's do this then. Let's move Danny up there into the open. Let's see if we can... Oh! There's a faceless sectoid. That's everything on the map. We see them. I can't tell, actually, honestly, if they're on alert or not. I have shots against them, but I also have a shot on this guy over there, and that's kind of the one I really want to take. These guys don't necessarily see these guys just yet. The other sectoid might, though, if he's behind in cover. All right, this is not good. We're going to have to pick a pod and go for it. And that means I guess we're going to have to go right here, and we'll see something, and we'll just pray for luck, I suppose. So, Danny, come on back. We do have great shots here with Faraday. What's his damage on the mech? 6 to 9, nowhere near high enough. Zawadi has apparently higher aim, so I should probably open up with him and just outright execute something, and then we can or no, Faraday should probably open up on something and guarantee a kill, right? But we need to rapid target. Probably the mech. Honestly, the mech's the biggest threat, so let's rapid target that. And then we'll use Faraday to execute the sentry, which is the biggest threat in the pod. Yep, that's pretty well. I guess if we 5% graze, it's not dead. But otherwise, 100% Faraday cross-map for elevation. Although really 95%. Oh my lord, he 5% grazed, and we didn't even kill the sentry. That's beautiful. He had a 56% to crit, too. But no. But no. But or no. Alright, so this pod's now active. And we lost sight of the mech. Okay, we're actually in a place where they're going to have to run pretty frigging far. So, you know what? It's kind of stupid to take a shot like that, though. Could I move up and then fall back with Zawadi? If I do, they could move up and see. Prefer to see the mech, to be honest. But if I hide Zawadi, we'll actually be better off here. So I just want to make sure I can get into this tile. Can I move up there, potentially see the mech, and then move back to this tile? I don't know. From where I am, I can... Oh, I don't know how the hell to figure this out. Well, actually, yeah, I can figure it out this way. So if I was here and there, I'd be fine. But if I was here, could I come back to there? No. Could I do it from here, though? Yeah, I got plenty of room. All right, well, let's do it. Let's move Deidre up here. We do see the mech. Beautiful. Zawadi, 100% on the mech. 6 to 9, 30% crit. Lay into it. Get a bunch of damage. We got to take that thing down next turn. You're not going to kill it. No death from above, I realize. But the other guy is going to have red fog. Awesome. Hit for 6. Oh, and now I can't run back here with Zawadi like I wanted to, but I can run in there and just hide in the cubby. The mech's going to YOLO out, but with red fog, so he's going to be a little bit slow. So probably will the sentry. This pod's now on alert. So they're moving over in this direction, which is kind of useless for them, to be entirely honest. Here comes the mech. He's not going to have vision, though. He may have vision on Deidre. Nope. He's actually just dancing around. Grenadier's doing frigging who knows what. Here comes a trooper. He's doing something. At least he's moving up towards me. The sentry can't really do very much, and there we go. Evac is out if we need it. Number 1 concern, mech. Do we have the ability? Yes. Faraday can take down the mech. Zawadi can take down the mech. Basically, everyone can take down the mech. I don't want to activate on those guys if I don't need to. Zawadi has a 55. I'd like to get hit death from above rolling, though. So with that being the case, I think the plan here is 86%. Do I want to activate the other pod? No, definitely not. 41%. What kind of gray is 18? That's not too bad. Zwadi's got a 94 on the mech. You know what? I think the smarter move is to try to go for the 55 plus grays on the trooper with Zwadi, even though we're going to potentially give up our death from above. And let's try to 86% here on the Advent mech with a Faraday. Cross map. Nice. There's some loot on top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things active. And I think there's just one more pod of 4 after this. So we don't want to activate this new pod because they're kind of dancing around like doofus right now. Trooper at a 55. Or I go for a 43% engineer. Well, the choice is clear. 55% trooper cross map. Zawadi. Elevation. Oh, Lord. There goes the trooper. Hit for 9. That was totally necessary. Let's pop a steady here. This pod is getting wrecked, and we're not even losing concealment on top of it. Where can I move Danny that I will have no chance to get spotted? I think it's over here. And we'll still have vision on everybody. Let's do that, and then I can also keep eyes on the other direction to see if the other pod is incoming. As of right now, they're not. I can see everything over here, I believe, except for the sentry in the water. So with that being the case, I kind of want to come over here and just keep eyes on them from this locale, which is even safer than the last one. I believe. Could be wrong about that. Meanwhile, I think the smart move here, Deidre's rocket's nowhere near long enough to get out there. I think her just being where she is perfectly good. If the sectoids activate, we're worse off. So let's fall back here with Deidre. This rock is a great place to be as well. No one will see her there for quite some time. We'll hunker down. And these guys, they are advancing now. Sectoid, giant yogurt guy. We also have Grenadier going to some legitimately intelligent locations. I mean, as far as, you know, he doesn't have too many choices, but that's not a bad place for him to be, let's be honest. Faraday, 50%, and Zawadi, 86%. That is beautiful. Beautiful, 86%. I'm kind of thinking, though, it might make sense to holo target reload here. So let's do that. Faraday, pop the holo, and then pop either that or a steady. You have 2 more rounds, right? So let's go for the steady instead. And then meanwhile, we'll go back to Zawadi really quickly, and 93% cross map from Elevation Zawadi. Beautiful. We got one HP sectoid out there now. We basically have to reload, although I'm not sure how long we have until this pod activates. If I fall back with Deidre a little bit more, we might buy a little bit longer. So let's indeed do that. Oh, no! Damn it! The frigging yogurt dude was way out in the front of the pack. Oh, I didn't think he'd be that far up. I really didn't. Zawadi's standing in the open, flanked now. Very not good. I guess I should have just hunkered. I honestly thought they were, like, right here. Not that the yogurt guy would be way the hell up there. The only really half-decent option I have here was Zawadi in the open. I can't burninate. Rocket's going to be super bad. I guess I have to use that one flashbang. I can at least hit one of the sectoids, reducing his aim. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I can either hit the yogurt guy or I can hit one sectoid. I don't want to break my concealment. Oh, that's. I guess we're just going to have to blow the flashbang on Mr. Yogurt guy so he doesn't come over here and swipe our tower. We know how that works out, right? Let's hope that sectoid doesn't shoot Zawadi, because this is not the time for that, really. Next up, I suppose, there's nothing really for Danny to do but move back. He could, if we need to, break concealment on these sectoids and slice them into oblivion. Not right now, but maybe next turn. Let's get some more vision on them. We'll assess whether or not that's going to be the case. God, that little tiny one-tile move. I should have just not moved. I really didn't think he'd be that far up, though. I thought it was perfectly safe. Sectoid moves up, takes a shot at Faraday with a flank, swinging a hit. That's some actual wounds there. Yogurt Man moves up and hopefully does not swipe tower. That is correct. We got to deal with him right now, and he's got a lot of HP, to be honest. This sectoid is going to double move. Huh. It may be time. Oh, actually, look at this. Danny can't even slice anyone. He's too far away. Well, I know how this works out with Mr. Yogurt guy here if I don't run for the hills. I know how this works out. Although, Deidre's right here and can also move, like, right here and do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, we couldn't burn both. We could burn potentially just the close one. But then we're standing in the open. Zawadi, what's your chance to hit Yogurt Guy? Not high. If we miss one shot and you're stuck up there, you're literally dead. But if we don't take these shots, we're going to be running and running and running and running, and he can probably run over here and slice us. And we're not going to have steadies, and I think right now we kind of do. 84. We don't have steady, actually, on Zawadi. Did Faraday have steady? I didn't look. Yes. Well, we can probably kill Mr. Yogurt Guy if we double shoot him. We might be able to burn this sectoid with Zawadi if we move up. And then I'm really worried that we're exposed to the other sectoid, but maybe if I give that sectoid an exposed shot against Zawadi, which actually is harder said than done, they might take that over shooting Faraday. Or I could rocket them and then force them both to move, but then they're both going to shoot. I kind of want to save that rocket for the last pod, so I think we're just going to try to burn one of them. And then we may even need Deidre to shoot down here. This is so very not great idea. Great, wonderful. But, Faraday, 84%, please! No grace! Very important that you grace. Oh my lordy McFlordy. 16% to graze, and we graze. That means, Zawadi, you need to not 18% graze, also not miss, and also max roll, and it's got to happen right now. Go for it, Zawadi. Yes! Zawadi just carrying Faraday. Carrying him to safety. Oh my lord. Okay then. I definitely want to expose Deidre because she has more HP than these two. That's for sure. We're going to move her up here as close as we can. Give these guys a flank, an easy, close range flank. They don't hit very hard, but she has a lot of HP. But my sharpshooters, on the other hand, do not have a lot of... We can somehow, via step out, hit both of them and both their tiles. Deidre! Double burnation! Hit for 3, hit for 5. Please burn. I think no burnings either way. Yep, we got no burnings. But I think both of their tiles are on fire, so if they move, they'll catch on fire, but why would they? Actually, this one, I can't honestly tell you what the heck's going on, to be entirely honest. Should I move Zawadi someplace more safe? Probably. But then again, he's got more HP combined with his ablative, so it might make more sense to stand here and steady. And then we'll have some shots next turn. I can't get a flank with him. It may actually make sense to use Danny to just break concealment outright just to flank these guys so they want to move. But I really want to keep that concealment. The question is, can these two sectoids, if neither one of them moves and both of them shoots, can they do anything? You know what? I honestly think that both of them are going to, or at least one of them is going to do side nonsense, and the other one's not going to kill either one of us. So I'm going to stand here in the open and steady. And then meanwhile, Danny, we need you to not lose your concealment against... the final pod, so let's fall back a little bit. There's that last guy. I really wanted to know where he is. Now we know where he is. Will he be able to move up and take a shot? I don't think so with the red fog. We are going to lose the loot, though. I can hear the snake slithering. Nice! Sectoid moves and burns. Okay, Deidre, like, delayed awesomeness there. This guy double moves like a doofer. This guy moves and burns. Oh, thank the heavens. Deidre, you are just fantastic. I was worried there for a second, but Deidre ends up saving the day in the end. But it's actually not completely saved yet. We still do have some issues. Well, these guys are going to be incapacitated for one turn, so I don't have to worry too much about that. We can do this. That's 100% there with Zawadi. Death from above. Cross map. Elevation. Boom. Right into the tree. As hard as can be. Next up, let's pop a steady for the turn after that. And since neither one of these guys can do anything, it may make sense to try to at least soften up one of them. Deidre can get in there. This one may burn to death. And no, Deidre could move in and probably flank it and just do some damage. It's the other one that I'm more concerned with, because it has way more HP. Let's do this. Let's move Deidre right up next to the one in the back, because it has more HP. Let's see what our shots are here. 90 with 10% grace. Okay. Or I could rapid target it to get rid of the graze, or I could just do this. Let's rapid target this little doofer here. 55. We'll pop him up to a 65 with Faraday. God, Faraday's double graze. He's definitely keeping us in suspense. 65% Faraday. Bam. One last sectoid. And Deidre, let's grab you. Lay into some damage here. Please no graze so we can burn him to death. Maybe. Hit for 4. Wonderful. Wonderful. He will burn to death then. And this means I have only one job, and that's to not lose concealment being hyper-aggressive on Danny by mistake. So look to the left, see nothing. Let's move over here way to the left, and then we'll start sweeping down the street kind of slowly. This guy burns to death, and he's down. I like how he does a split and just collapses in on himself. And his spine just disappears, apparently, also, when he died. We just killed most things on the map, and did I actually only see one thing of loot? I believe so. Let's move up with Danny to the left a little bit, very safely. We'll move down the street. Safe. Safe, safe, safe. Okay, we see nothing. Let's get Deidre someplace where if they do happen to show up, we'll be able to shoot a rocket. Looks like right there. We'll reload just in case. Zawadi, let's move you over here to have cover relative to the rest of the universe. Pop a reload. Faraday reload. Steady. Next turn, we'll be in a much better position, being all readied and steadied.
Roger that.
Any move up? Where's that last pod? I'd like an audio cue if possible. I'm kind of thinking they're actually so far away we don't have to worry about them just yet. You guys, quick end turn, reload, steady. There we go. Audio cue, they are where I think they are. They're probably not on alert because the only thing that would put them on alert is the corpse that I'm standing on with Danny. And since I can't see them, they very likely do not see the corpse, so let's just be careful about it. We'll ziggy-zaggy our way around. We're probably being a little overly careful here. Let's bring Deidre up now. And quick end turn.
Hostiles on the move.
Okay. I don't think they're well, if they are moving, I don't think they're even on alert. Let's come way out to the right and kind of look around because I heard a slither out there. Well, as much as I hear a slither, I don't see nothing. So let's move up to the tree to the right. Still nothing. All right, Deidre, let's keep moving you up, maybe up to that tree. Everyone else hang out back there with the elevation. Quick end turn, yep.
Movement is close.
I like this water, although it's kind of weird that all this water is moving because there's no, like, current here. It's just a pond. So is it like a super windy day? Not really, because the trees aren't swaying that much. Oh, there we go. So these guys are sitting here. They are guarding an objective, it looks like. We can move over here, see all of them, be in a great place with Danny. Do we have line of sight? Oh, we actually do. And we do. Deidre's back here. I want her to be in a place where in the future she can, like, shoot a rocket at them. Here's a little too close. You know what? I don't know if I can resist this urge. Faraday's got a 90, 90, 100, 100 on Zawadi. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Zawadi. Cross map. Revelation on the sentry's skull. Boom. One less sentry.
That's how it's done.
Yes, it is. Crit for 10. God, Zawadi. Key all-star MVP campaign sharpshooter, it would seem. A bunch of guys run in a bunch of weird places that make no sense to me. Faraday, though, 90% on Snake. Well, we know what we're going to do here. We're going to rapid target ye old Snake. It's going to be 100% on Snake. Snake is flank. Actually, it's a 94%. All right, well, whatever. Who cares? Either way, Faraday, cross map. Elevation. Nice! Faraday finally making up for his poor performance from before. I do feel like the other guys over here may do something. So let's move up with Deidre, get a little bit closer to potentially throw out a rocket next turn, and we'll just hunker for now. And then meanwhile, steady back here with Zawadi. All right, drone and sentry are probably just going to do exactly the wrong thing. Now Danny's wow, did that drone just YOLO cross map. Here comes sentry. He's going to get a real... Actually, I thought he was going to get a really close shot on Danny, but he, in fact, moved up in Overwatch. That's not what I was thinking on. Holy, that drone, though, just went like 7 miles. How are we going to deal with this? We only have one shot. Danny's kind of pinned in there in a way that I don't like in the slightest. All right, here's a question. Can Deidre, like, lob a rocket to break that Overwatch? Not even close. Can Deidre pull the Overwatch? And she'd run up and do something. Anything to help out Danny? Not really. She could move and throw a super inaccurate rocket, but Danny's kind of screwed here with this Overwatch. He could take a shot. That's a decent chance to, like, get rid of the Overwatch, but then we can't really kill him. We only have one shot here with Faraday, and it's really bad. Okay, well, since we can't do anything with Zawadi, a 94% surveillance drone, a boom, it's dead. Okay, I guess we hit the 6% graze. Wow. What did I hit? Like a 6% graze, a 5% graze, and like a 14% graze this campaign, or this mission, or whatever. Now the drone's actually a concern for me. I suppose Faraday could probably kill it, but then we're not going to be able to help out Danny out there. I suppose it's the only logical thing, though. Let's do it. Faraday, 60%. No drone. Nice.
Hostile terminated.
All right, the drone is no more. Now, let's move up here, I suppose, with Deidre. Even if we can't get a shot off. What is our rocket range at that? Oh, that is such bad scatter. Wait a minute. No, if I move in any direction, we're pulling that Overwatch, and we're pulling it exposed. I mean, I would love to just go slice this guy. I would love it. But we're gonna pull an Overwatch. Actually, right there. No, yeah, we're gonna pull an exposed, point-blank Overwatch against him. Only works in cover. So Hunker's probably not worth it. I guess Overwatch is the best plan, and we'll Overwatch over here. With 2 Overwatches, maybe the sentry will do something stupid like run away, not go for a flank, and then shoot back at Danny in the high cover and miss. Yes, he did! 13%. Oh, thank God. But he goes back on Overwatch. However, this time around, Deidre's here with a rocket and is nowhere near where we need her to be to shoot that rocket. If I run her up, we're not going to have the best shot. 20% with Faraday. We do have a 37% with Zawadi, though. So, my plan is, can I get any place I can go whatsoever to hit that thing, even a smidge, with a rocket? I think we're just going to have to go all in on this. Let's run all the way up with Deidre into the open. Also, the loot's running away right now as well, or disappearing if I don't grab it. Let's try to lob this super inaccurate rocket. 3.28 tiles scatter. Please don't hit the crates back there. Please don't hit Danny. Just scratch this guy. Oh my rockets of the Aegis El Numero Dos. Oh my lord, Deidre, that was beautiful. You destroyed the tree even though it's not rendering as destroyed. And now Faraday and Zawadi are both sitting here. Either one can just clean up literally across map. Elevate. Shion.
By the numbers.
Alrighty then. And there we go. Operation Buffalo Cause, a resounding success. All I needed was that one last point of damage on Faraday, and it would have been flawless. It would have been flawless. Didn't even take that long. That is a colossal help in terms of the campaign right now. Keeping the strength low for the Liberation 3, simultaneously getting the Elerium that I need to go do the next mission. The smash and grab, that'll give us even more resources on top of that and make a much better chance of success. Plus, I can bring some of these people if I need to, because that was going to be like an all-squaddy mission otherwise, but now we have some unwounded people. Wow. And also, a point of strength got destroyed from somewhere else on the map. I don't know where, but it's not there anymore.
Always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties.
Key All-Star MVP player. Definitely not Faraday for his epic Graze-a-thon, that's for sure. I think Zawadi for just coming up clutch, especially, and I mean this like 100% especially against that Faceless. That max roll was completely necessary. Also, we needed this. He hit the 73, and then he also did like a 50-50 on getting enough damage to kill it. I think it was 6, 7, 8, 9. We needed an 8 or a 9. Or did we need an actual 9? No, I think we needed an 8 or a 9. Yeah, so we did a 73 and a 50. That could have gone very badly. That was less than 50-50, I think, overall for Zawadi to pull that off. And he pulled it off. And if he had failed, well, I don't know what would have happened. I think Deidre would have come back and shot the Faceless and killed it anyway. If she didn't, we could have lost Zawadi and Faraday in one fell swoop, double panic, squad wipe. Danny probably would have got out alive, though. Or, alternatively, we at the very least wouldn't have been able to double burninate the sectoids, and maybe they would have done psi garbage, or maybe they would have shot and killed some. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, though, Zawadi key all-star MVP player. Alternatively, it may have been Deidre, because that burninate on both the sectoids guaranteed, like, no damage and a complete lockdown. And plus that rocket guaranteed Danny got out of there without a scratch. So I don't know. Either way, hard to say really. 6 days on Saturday, that's fine. Not a big deal. We're going this spec, so we're definitely going to go high def holo. It's way too hard to not give up on that when you're going to do all kinds of holo targeting all the time. Bam, it's done. Zawadi, you, sir, we're doing death from above. Why don't we give you precision shot? That's always a fun time. You'll be like our one actual, like, shooter. Josh Ross replacement this time around. The other sharpshooters will be like snapshot or a rapid target or something like that. So we got 4 Illyrium cores from that somehow. And an advanced expanded magazine. We got, there's what I needed. 9 Illyrium crystals. 9 alloys, 81 supplies, drone, faceless, trooper, a mech, 3 sectoids, and 3 vipers. Wow, I literally have gotten more sectoids in this campaign than like my last 2 campaigns combined.
Commander, if you come across any skilled recruits out there, we could always use the help in engineering.
Yes, well, Shen, we're working on that. Like, I'm literally, if you had been listening to the episode, I've been trying to get that accomplished, like, the whole day here. The whole day. Yuri's done in an hour. Do I need Yuri to go on this mission? It's only 1 hour, so I think what I'm going to do anyway is just wait for Yuri to finish training. There we go. Yuri has the get some now. We'll take a look at him. He looks pretty... Ooh, trial by fire. I forgot all about that. But I may be more concerned with this. Let's go gear this up. Extremely light smash and grab 5 days. And here's the squad. It's basically the same thing, except they're subbing in Victor in place of Faraday. I actually really wanted to bring Matt on this one, but I can't quite justify a 5th person. We go from 110% infiltration all the way down to 87%, which could be plus 4 enemies, worst case scenario. So I don't think having one specialist who is a squaddy, even with an upgraded gun, I mean, as much as I want to bring him to level him up, I don't think it's worth potentially fighting, like, 4 extra enemies. So we're going to send in this squad of 4, which is going to be very unfortunate. We're not going to be able to get much loot, but we can get some loot, and we can do it relatively safely. Also, let's build Victor, what I like to call ye old ginormous gun for face. Cannon. Fantastic. Victor, there's your new laser cannon. You don't even have any weapon mod. You don't even need them. Who the hell cares about that? Let's do some hair triggers, though, and an advanced expanded magazine. You could definitely use the help. We may actually do a couple shootings every once in a while with this squad, and now that we have the Illyrium, I see no reason not to build more stun guns. Except for the fact that I really would probably prefer to have the... Wait, do I like the mag ones? I can't remember now. Do I build lasers and skip mag, or do I skip lasers and build mag? I thought I used to skip lasers and build mag. Regardless, I'm just going to build both because I don't want to think about it and I feel like doing it. So bam, Danny, there you go. Deidre, bam, you got yours as well. Any other items I really need? Victor has 4 HP, so I can tell you right now he needs one of those. A nanoscale vest, yes sir. He probably does not need that grenade though. I think we'll drop it to give him some mobility. I'd like to have 1 flashbang, which we have, 1 medkit, which we have, and otherwise this is looking perfectly fine and dandy. Zawadi, you could grab a smoke just in case. You're going to have to be a little stationary. Wish I had a snapshot one for this, I suppose, just for the fun of it. Although, honestly, I think this is still a better spec. But it would just be like something different. But regardless, this looks okay. We'll get some chests, maybe. Or maybe we'll have a hard time and we won't get anything. I don't know. We'll find out when it happens. For now, they're off.
Sky Ranger deployed.
All right, we got both of our missions here. Actually, no. This is a monument. That does not count towards the limit. So... Ooh, we can't have troop columns over here. We already detected the supply raid over here. I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang out in this region. There may be a reason to hang out in western US if we want to liberate that. Oh, hold on. I didn't even do anything, and I got another mission. 6 days jailbreak. Lewis is here. Josh Goodwin is here. He can reclaim some glory for having died in the great squad wipe of the beginning of the last campaign. Also, Lucas H is here, and 2 rebels are here. This is a great mission. 6 days, extremely light. I'm gonna gear it up. And here's the squad. Literally everyone in the barracks who's still available. We got Matt, we got Yuri, we have Amiral, we have Sean, who I just pulled out of duty. He hasn't even seen like a mission as an actual promoted soldier. And we have Megan again. She's seen 1 mission and hasn't seen anything since she was a promoted soldier as well, as I recall. I'm gonna do the following. Let's give the person who's most likely to die a horrific death. Sean here has 14 mobility with 69 aim. He's going to be more Overwatch in the future. Megan has 16 mobility. There's a very good likelihood she's going to die a horrific death someday. Let's give her emergency life support just in case. Yep, she was happy about that one. Now, we need some items. So Emerald, I guess, is going to be an Overwatch Ranger or something. He's got terrible everything, to be honest. I don't know what the hell to do with him. Up and upgrade. Let's go back to his soldier stats. Is there a tank spec for this? We got Fortify and Tax. No, that's like anti-tank. You got Fortify, Combat Fitness. Not really. Maybe if I went Suppression, but then I'd have to take Fortify. That kind of is stupid. All right, well, I guess what we're going to do with Emerald then is build him a rifle. Yuri doesn't need anything. He's not going to be shooting very much. Matt's going to need a rifle. It looks like Sean is also going to need a rifle. So we're looking at 3 rifles so far. And Megan might end up needing a rifle. She does have the high aim. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just make her shotgun spec so I can have something other than a full rifle squad. Or I could have a full rifle squad and I could call this something to do with rifle squad. Where is ours? Is there anyone here with an R? Amaral? That's not quite gonna work. Yuri's already in a squad. Matt's... no. I have no idea. I need another squad name. I've actually got 3 squads out already. I don't even know what the hell's lighter than... that's not even a real squad. But yeah, more suggestions, please. In the meantime, let's build the following things. Weapon, rifle, rifle, rifle. And let's gear them up to at least some of these people. Matt, you're gonna need one for sure. Strip your item upgrades. Grab that rifle. Fantastic. Let's toss in some thingies. Things are going to be advanced autoloader, expanded magazine, hair trigger. Beautiful. Beautiful. Emerald, you're going to, I suppose, need one, even though you're kind of bad at, like, all the things right now. But hey, eventually you'll do some good overwatching. Same deal here for Sean. Wonderful. Can you guys... you know what? Sean has the better actual aim. Let's give him the hair trigger. Let's build one shotgun. I want to have at least one person with a shotgun. Let me go weapons, scatter ray, bam. Megan, you can have that. This squad, though, is looking very serious. Are we low on supplies? Yes. Can I build some nanoscale armor? Yes. Let's do it. We'll toss one over here. Wonderful. We still have that laser, or that tracer round. I need to give that to Matt for sure. And otherwise, you know, it wouldn't be bad, Matt being a specialist, if he were to have hyperreactive pupils. He could, like, shoot at something in Overwatch, miss it, but then take another shot during his turn. And Emerald, you, sir, really need some armor. Do we have any ability to buy any more armor? The answer is not even remotely. Actually, that's not true. I just did. So we'll grab that there. And you know what? You're going to need some speed. You definitely have a need for speed. Let's drop off your grenade. And Yuri, you know what? I honestly really want you to have some armor as well, but I'm completely out here. I'm completely out. Let's drop off this grenade here with Sean, because he's pretty slow. This squad is kind of strange, I'll be honest with you. Yuri's probably our biggest investment, so I'm thinking of pulling... Emerald, you have plenty of HP. Let's pull this off of you. Instead, I'll give you a med kit, and then let's give Yuri the vest, and let's drop the grenade off. Okay, there we go. We got a flashbang, we got 1 med kit, we've got a lot of shooties, a lot of aim, we got 105% infiltration. This'll probably work. We also are gonna do a jailbreak on this, which kind of... well, I got Matt here to hack that to some extent. I really kind of wanted to bring EN, though, but I don't know if he's gonna be done in 1 hour or 24 hours. It's like a critical failure of this mod to know how many hours you're gonna have for that. I think it's not really the mod. I mean, it came up. I think it was too difficult to make it work or whatever. So, anywho's, off we go.
Deployed.
Actually, I believe the mod that shows you hours, missions and hours, has a module to enable it for medbay time, but enabling it makes the geoscape lag like ridiculously bad, so maybe that's what I'm remembering. Anyway, let's swing over here. We got 2 Elerium cores. Or 2 Elerium, rather. We're about to get 4 more, or 8 more, from rendering this thing. Wonderful. New research. EN just recovered, so yeah, probably would have made sense to wait for him, but whatever. We'll resume our trooper autopsy on our way to Mag. Or maybe I should have gone armor. I don't know. The thing with armor is, though, I'm usually short on alloys, although right now I do have a lot of alloys. I also could sell a bunch of stuff, but I don't honestly have very much, and I want to try to keep my corpses this time for the free autopsies. Constantine has been trained. Fantastic. Hey, that reminds me. How's my GTS doing? I haven't looked at it for days. We have no more rookies, and I don't have any money to recruit anymore, and I only really have Dario to recruit anyway. Let's take a look at Dario's stats really quick. Or whatever. GTS. How do I even find his stats? Recruit, that's where he is. Very low aim, extremely low aim, super defense, good mobility. Oh god, he could be like another ranger. Another sawn-off ranger. That'd be beautiful. In any event, I don't think we need him right this very moment, so I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit. Alright. How many missions can we find over here? This is now Liberation 1. 5 days, 11 hours. That's something we could do. Something okay, another mission. 5 days, 15 hours, another Liberation 1. Wow. Operation Controversial Guidance. Yeah, so 2 Lib 1s just hit the scene. And I got 4 squads deployed right now. And we're looking at having EN and Constantine. Maybe I should go by Dario and get the barracks on the road, right? How long to the next mission, though? I think it's going to be this Liberation 3. I don't think I can do either one of these Liberations. I mean, as much as I want to, I just don't have the strength. Like, we have 3 people right now, so...
Avenger plotting new
Let's hit the market
course.
and see if I can sell something to afford Dario and get him training in the tube.
Market is open.
They want our Arlarium crystals. Well, we could... Oh, those are regular crystals. No, I just went through a lot of effort trying to get those. I could sell a data cache for a lot of money, but I could use that. I think I could sell an Elerium core most easily. 10 sectoids will give me the sectoid autopsy for free. I can't believe I have 8 already. That's crazy. Let's sell 1 Elerium core. And I'll hit OK. And that's it. What do I want to buy here? Nothing. Connor, a corporal sharpshooter. That wouldn't be bad, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to afford that this month. Depth perception. Then again, yeah, I just don't think I can afford it. Dario's like a lot cheaper. It makes a lot more sense for the time being. So let's cancel this up. Ye old recruit. Ye old Dario. Recruit. Awesome. GTS. Oh, that's right. I can't make him into what I want. I forgot I even had that mod selected. What do we have here? We got Assault, Ranger, and Shinobi. Well, we've got 5 Rangers. Maybe I should make him into an Assault. He could also be a Shinobi. I don't know. Let's see. He'd make a great Assault. I'm short on Assaults, and I kind of want one. He was kind of an Assault last time. Let's do that, just for thematics. I mean, he was the Son-Off Ranger, but, you know, they're basically like wannabe Assaults, so... We'll sit him in that career.
Setting course
We're
for
gonna
the
pass on
Western
both of these
US
Liberation
precinct.
1s. Or... should I cancel that 4-man smash and grab? Hold on, what are these Liberation 1s at? We're at 5 days, 8 hours. That would be a 4-man Lib 1. What is this one? This is not even the right one. This would be a 5 days, 12 hours. Probably 4-man again. Might barely, with some suppressors, be able to get 5 in on that one. I wouldn't mind the intel. The intel's probably more worthwhile than the smash and grab stuff, but... do I want to potentially cancel this extract for an engineer? No. Not even close. Do I want to cancel this jailbreak? That's a very high-value jailbreak. That is like 60 supplies worth of rookies and 2 resistance rebels, so I don't want to cancel that. It's basically the smash and grab, and I'd be canceling a 4-man smash and grab to go potentially do like a 4-man Lib 1. I think I can wait on the Lib 1s. Plus, the strength here just went up in Western US. That, or it was always 2. I don't know. I guess we'd have to do this one, and this one's shorter. So let's just skip it, and I'll keep hanging out in Western US looking for stuff. We've done the trooper autopsy. Let's assign a new research. Brewing grounds. Alloy plating. I do love the alloy plating. Autopsy for officer is 6 days. Robots are 3 days. Once I do robots, I get the ability to... Can I just straight up build the gremlins, or do I have to research them in the proving grounds? I think you just get the ability to build them. That could be cool, but it is a bit of a side shoot. The officer autopsy. Let me ask this question. I get it for free when I have 10 of them. How many do I have 1. Am I going to be doing mag weapons in the immediate future? Like the super right now immediate future? No. So why don't I do robotics really quick? It's 3 days. And then we'll swing off to Advent Officer after that. And now we scan and the mission and the episode is over. Or is it? Because now we get a 10-day smash and grab. Wow, that's a long time. Obviously, I can't do that, though. We're just going to wait until we get Lib 3 done. Cody has recovered from wounds. Server cats contacted in East Asia, now available for recruitment. Western U.S. just went up to strength 3, actually. That's interesting. I may hang out in India a little bit more then. You know what? Even though there's no missions right now in India to even be able to detect, I think I'm just going to fly over there so I don't forget, because I bet I'm going to end the episode in like 2 seconds. And if I'm in India, I'm more likely in the next episode, whenever I play it, to just sit there and scan out of laziness. So basically, that's my strategy. Plan to be lazy. And there we go. Liberation 3, light. Holy, hold the phone, Batman. Why is it light? Why is it light? Why is it light? It was very light before. I don't think I want to do a light Lib 3. I mean, with also faceless, that's 15 freaking enemies. There's also faceless. I don't want to do that. I think I might spend some intel on this, because that just sounds like too much. It just sounds like too much to me. I could probably do it. I mean, but you never know. Those faceless, if they're in the wrong place at the wrong time, they can screw you over very badly. And I want to do an at least one early liberation. So I think investing the intel into this is probably the smart bet. We'll get it out of it with the 21 intel. I also want to capture here for the contact. And mostly because of the reason that I want to capture it, I'm going to spend the intel. Bam. Now we're down to very light. Well, that helped a little bit. We have about 150%. All right, so when's we returning? Operation Architect Weaver in East Asia. Our first Liberation 3 on May 7th. That is not bad, but this squad of 6 is going to have to pull it off against 12 enemies and a bunch of faceless and who the hell knows what else. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. You grazed. Oh my lordy Nick Flordy. 16% to graze, and we graze. That means Zawadi, you need to not 18% graze. Also not miss, and also max roll, and it's gotta happen right now. Go for it, Zawadi. Yes!